Today, we're going to break down a super useful and really common English tense, the present perfect continuous. Let's just dive right in.
So, I want to start by asking you something. What have you been doing lately? Seriously, think about it for a second. The cool thing is, that question I just asked you, it's a perfect example of the tense we're about to get into. It's all about connecting what you were just doing to right now.
So what is this thing exactly? Well, you can think of the present perfect continuous as a kind of bridge, a bridge that connects the past to the present. We use it when we really want to focus on how long something has been going on, or to emphasize that an action is still happening.
Okay, let's get into the specifics. The first, and honestly probably the most common way to use this, is for actions that started in the past but are still happening. They haven't finished yet.
Take a look at this sentence. I've been working as a teacher since 2019. So, what's that really telling us? It means I started teaching back in 2019 and, well, I'm still a teacher today. The action is totally ongoing.
Here's another one. We've been saving money for our dream holiday. Now notice, there's no specific start date here, is there? That's not the important part. The focus is on that continuous, unfinished action. The saving started, sometime, and it's still going strong.
Hey, here's a little tip for you. You're going to want to keep an eye out for two little words, for and since. We use for when we're talking about a period of time, like for 3 weeks. And we use since for a specific starting point, like since Monday. These two words are huge clues that you might be dealing with this tense.
All right, let's move on to our second use. Now this one's really interesting. It's for actions that have just finished, but they left behind some kind of result, some evidence that you can see or feel right now.
Just imagine this. You walk into your kitchen and you get hit with this amazing smell. You'd say, smells delicious. The kids have been baking. See? They might not be putting cookies in the oven right this second, but that incredible smell, that's the evidence. The baking is over, but the result is literally in the air.
So, this is the key takeaway, right? The activity itself is done. It's over. But you can see or smell or feel the proof of it right here in the present moment. It's all about that immediate connection.
And here's another perfect example of that. You look out the window and say, wow, look outside, it's been snowing. The snow might have just stopped falling, but when you look out, everything is covered in a beautiful white blanket. The evidence is right there for you to see.
Okay, on to our third and final main use. This one is for things that happen again and again and again over a period of time leading all the way up to the present.
Check out this sentence. They've been eating at that restaurant for years. Now, this doesn't mean they sat there for one single meal that lasted for years, right? Of course not. It just means they went there last week and the month before and last year, and they probably still go. It's a repeated action, a habit, that's still true today.
And it's the same idea here. She's been going to the same hairdresser since 2019. She didn't just go once. She went a bunch of times in 2019 and in 2020 and so on, and she still goes there now. It's that repeated action connecting her past routine to her present one.
So now we know why we use it and when to use it. Now for the easy part. Let's look at how you actually put the sentences together.
For a normal positive sentence, the formula is super simple. You just take your subject, add have or has, then been, and then your verb with ing at the end. So I have been walking becomes I've been walking. And he has been walking becomes he's been walking. It's that easy. And making it negative? Oh, that's even easier. You just pop the word not in there, which in real speech almost always gets squished into haven't or hasn't. So they have not been walking just becomes they haven't been walking. So what if you want to ask a simple yes or no question? All you do is flip the order. Instead of you have been walking, you just start with have. So it becomes have you been walking? It's a really simple switch. And if you want to ask for more details, you just take a question word like what, where, or the really common one, how long, and stick it right at the very beginning of that question structure we just learned. For example, how long have you been studying English? Or that question from the beginning, what have you been doing?
So there you have it, the 3 main reasons we use it and the simple way to build it. It all comes down to connecting the past with right now. So the only real question left is, now that you know the rules, what have you been waiting to say?